may not drive everyone else crazy, but it just, Okay, hi. We really got to talk. I'm listening to a lot of podcasts today and listening to videos and audio recordings. Excuse my crooked shot, but this is the only way my little thing will mount so I can drive and not have to hold the phone the entire time. Okay, so today we're going to talk about two things, and this is Live Your Lens stuff. Number one, we're going to talk about just something that really drives me crazy. It takes away from your credibility and your engagement. And what do we want? We want our people. We want our women or whomever you serve to be 100%. This is just way too close, isn't it? 100% engaged, so we can help them and they can get the wisdom and whatever. Well, okay. Not that I'm imparting wisdom, but get whatever nuggets and tidbits and stuff that they need that we have, okay? And that is, okay, that's the first thing we're going to talk about. The second thing is answer the question. Answer the question. Okay, so number one, these are the facts. Everything's going to video, podcasts, audio recordings. Okay, I'm not looking in the right place. Audio recordings. This is how we communicate with each other so much. Yes, we have in person. Yes, we have networking, but we have so many opportunities, free opportunities or very low-cost opportunities to share, market, publicize, get our message out. That is online, and it's all, we speak on all of it. Live stuff, Facebook live streaming. And so it's really important now, right now, for you to get the and the I mean, big time, super successful professional people do it. And so you may be, well, they made it and they're doing it. You're right. But they're not as successful as the people who do not do it. Super muy importante. Just be aware, videotape yourself. Okay, now let's say you're going to do a live stream tomorrow. So today, you may remember the part about monotone. We don't ever want to rehearse like we're really going to do it, because then by the time we get to the actual thing, we're going to be locked into line reading. We're going to be doing it as we rehearsed, and it won't be heartfelt. Okay, so let's say you're doing a Facebook Live tomorrow, just even a 3-minute thing, or anything you're doing tomorrow or next week. Rehearse today like this. Not boring. This is just rehearsal. I want to tell you about the best thing you can do for your banking position, blah, blah, blah. You say it in monotone and just say all the things you're going to say. You can use your cheat sheet, your bullet points, because it's just rehearsal. And so then I want you to look. Actually, you know what? Don't use your cheat sheet, because that way you'll catch yourself doing all the well, you know. There's nothing wrong with these, really and truly, but it affects your engagement. It affects the excitement and the passion. And so I understand nerves. I would rather personally, as an audience, a viewer, a listener, I'd rather hear silence than, well, you know. So I want you to do a little 2-minute, 4-minute rehearsal on your phone that you can delete later so it won't take up space. Just kidding. And then watch it back and notice all the uhs and ums. Oh my gosh, one time I counted 16 ums in 1 minute from somebody who's on their way to success and has a great message. But it throws my concentration off. It's easier for me to listen when the person is stop, if they have a gap, and then resume their thought. But the and So I want you to do the 2 to 4 minute rehearsal in monotone, maybe a little bit of emotion, but not the total exuberance that you're going to do it when you do the actual thing. Okay, that's number one. And number two, so I talked to a lady. I said, wow, she's opening a very, very unusual type of business. I'm so passionate about entrepreneurs. I'm the daughter of an entrepreneur. I'm wannabe / on my way to being an entrepreneur. I've done my own little business, but to me, I haven't made it. Okay, so I'm so excited. So I said, did you just wake up one day and say, honey, this is what we got to do? She said, no. And she told me the story. I had to ask her a question 3 times. She wouldn't answer the question, and the information was really crucial to me because it's going to affect my life, or I want to be ready. Like they live really close to me, and they're getting ready, and there's drilling and banging and on and on and on. And I even told her, I said, I'm so happy for you, and I just need to be ready. And I asked her the question, and so it took her 3 times. So maybe I do this, maybe that's why it bugs me so much. Answer the question. How many dogs do you have? Well, first we got Fifi, and how many dogs do you have? 3. Then if the person wants to know how you got Fifi and how you got Fufu, and I love dogs, by the way, love them, thanks to my girlfriend, and I stay with her, and I'm a dog, crazy about dogs now. Then if the person wants to know how you got Fifi and Fufu, they will ask you. But right now, they need to know. I mean, if you don't want to answer, say, I don't want to tell you. It's super simple. How many dogs do you have? 3. And how does this affect Lady Boss Life Coach Love Your Lens? You're going to be live on your podcasts. So this needs to be now. Live on your webinars. Okay, there's another one. You're going to be live on your webinar or your podcast or whatever. And people are going to ask you questions. So I want you to practice this now. How much money is this going to cost? Don't start off with, you've already, presumably before the question and answer, you've already told them you're going to get these free bonuses and you're going to get access to me and da-da-da. You've already told them that. So now they're going to say, well, is there a 3 pay? Yes or no? Answer the question, please. Please, please, please. If you don't, you start taking them somewhere else, their interest is going to wane. Their engagement's going to wane. They really want to know this question right now to help them make the decision. Is it the right time for them to buy your service right now? Answer the question. So let's work on that. And the and well. Let's work on that and be the most engaging and passionate we can. So that our ladies, okay, I serve primarily women. I'm not opposed to serving men, of course, but I want to serve my daughters, the women that are my daughter's age, and I want to serve the women that are my age, that are in business, that are growing right along with me. Mural alert. I need to work on that. Answer the question. Okay, here's the example I was going to give you. So I call the movie theater. I go to these special foreign films, and I know they're going to cost more money. I know. I've been to like 20 or 30. I said, how much is it, please? Well, since this is a special event and a third-party vendor, I said, ugh. I know. Okay, maybe I need to work on calming down about that, but just tell me how much it is so I can get on with my day. I have a lot of stuff I want to do. So please just answer the question. If the person doesn't want to buy because you directly answered the question, there's going to be another client who does want to buy. So let's not let that, let's not soften the blow. I mean, there's times to soften the blow, but if I ask you, is this shirt unflattering? I want to know the direct answer right now. I don't want to know what I haven't asked you for. I don't want to know what I haven't asked until I wake up and go, wow, how could I do that better? And then to turn to one of my very close, trusted friends whom I admire and respect and go, you know what? How could I do such and such differently? Then I'm open to your answer. So, and this really goes across the board, because you're going to have so many communications with other entrepreneurs, with your clients, not just on live stream and Facebook Live and audio recordings. You're going to have all kinds of communication. If the person asks, just answer the question. You don't have to go, $8,000. You don't have to do it. You just say $8,000 and stand in your power on that. And that's another, you might have seen this other, Other people have talked about standing in your power with your prices, because we all go, we do, me too. We get this apologetic thing of, I'm so sorry that I'm trying to charge what the market has said I'm worth, you know, and get all apologetic sounding. I'm sorry, but it's $8,000. Well, guess what? If you're worth, and I hope to feel worthy of that someday. Okay, we're talking about 3 things, but this is the last part of this. I really hope that very soon I feel worthy of an $8,000 program. But today I'm not. So, but meanwhile, if you know that your services will, let's say for example, that my $8,000 program will help a woman make $50,000 or $100,000, $8,000, but it is a small investment. So the extra bonus is work on saying, wait a minute, I know this is going to help her make $50,000 to $100,000, or I know this is going to set her free in business to really be herself. Then you will know you're worth it. Okay, I love you. Do your this is the recap. Even if you don't have anything lined up, start now. Start now. Do a 2 to 4 minute thing. You can delete it, not take up space on your phone. 2 to 4 minutes, no cheat sheet, just talking off the top of your head. Play it back and count the uhs and the ums, and leave me a note in the comments. It's also good practice for getting used to being on camera. So if you work on this now, let's say once every week or once every 2 weeks, you do like a minute, but the first one's 2 to 4. So once every week or 2 weeks, you do a minute or 2 just talking off the top of your head about what you're passionate about. By the time you get to the Facebook Live, the webinar, the audio recording, girl, you're going to be amazing. Okay, and the second thing, please answer the question. Just answer the question. Just nicely, but with confidence, especially when, well, how much is it? Okay, I love you. Have a great week. Comment below. Talk to me about your thoughts and feelings about this. Let me know how many uhs and ums you counted. Okay? I mean, we don't have to get rid of them all today, but let's work on eliminating a few at a time. Love you, baby. Bye-bye.